Hi everyone, I Shurujit welcome you all on Economatrix Dey channel. आज हम लोग सीखने वाले हैं क्लास 7 का मैथमेटिक्स। तो चलिए बिना वक्त गवाए शुरू करते हैं आज का क्लास।
So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
Now today class 7 students, we are again going to continue with chapter 6 algebraic expressions, and today's part is part 2. Those who have not watched the previous part, I have shared the link at the end of the video, or you can check the playlist and you can see that part and then you see this second part, so that you will be able to understand the concept more nicely. The concept will be more clear and it will help you to do the sums easily. Okay. Now we will understand what is algebraic expression. A combination of constants and variables. In our previous part, we studied what are constants, what are variables. So constants are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and variables are x, y, z, a, m, l. These are variables, or we can say literals, connected by the signs of fundamental operations. Means they are attached. They are attached with the signs. What are the signs? Plus, minus, multiplication or division, and that is only known as algebraic expressions. Okay, that only it is known as what? Algebraic expression. Suppose if I give example, okay, if I frame an example, suppose if I take 2 is what? It is a constant. So, and if I take a variable 2x, clear no? Plus, okay, 5, suppose if I take 5y. So this is a algebraic expression. Another one, if I say, suppose if I take 7, okay, minus 7 by 3m. So this is also an algebraic expression, clear no? Then if I take 5x plus 2y minus 3m. So this is also an algebraic expression. So you can make the examples, you can create the examples by yourself only. Okay, there is no particular that only this is the only one example. You can create as many examples as you can. Okay, now if I say suppose minus 8, so minus 8 also it is a constant, we will say. So now what? Minus 8, if we see nicely, another thing is there, minus 8. Now here there is no variable. Yes, variable is there, but we cannot see. How it is? It is x to the power, suppose x to the power 0. Now you will think how it is coming. Now minus 8, I can write minus 8 into x to the power or y to the power or z to the power 0. And anything to the power 0 means only 1. So ultimately minus 8, and minus 8 is a constant. That's why we give the name what? Minus 8, minus 7, 6, 4, 5. They are what? Constants. Okay. But with that there is a x variable is there. But that variable is to the power 0. And to the power 0 becomes 1. So ultimately it is that only minus 8 or minus 7 or 6. Clear no? So I hope you have understood what is the meaning of algebraic expression. So it is what? It is a combination of what? Constant, variables and sign. Clear students, we will understand that algebraic expressions can be formed. You can form it by different combinations. You can combine it differently. Okay. So how you can combine? Number one is combining variables with themselves. Okay. That means if you want to combine variables with themselves means suppose you take a variable x, okay, and you take another variable also x, okay, and if you want to add it, okay, so x plus x, what will become? 2x. Again, if you want to combine x into, okay, x, so then it will become what? X to the power 2. Why? Because 1 or 1. 1 plus 1, 2, already you have studied. Then next one is combining variables with other variables. Other variables means what? if you take one variable x and another variable y, so if you combine x plus y, you cannot do anything. Okay. Now if you want to have one variable x, another one y, another one z, and if you want to multiply, okay, so multiplications like this way. So this one you cannot multiply, so what you will write, x, y, z. Okay, you can put a dot. If you don't want to put a dot also, x, y, z. Clear now? Then combining constants and variables. Constant and variable means, suppose if you want to take 3 and then x, clear now, and then y and then z. So if you want to combine, if you want to multiply, then what it will be? 3 into x into y into z. That means 3xyz. So like this way you can combine in differently, okay, with different combinations. I hope how to combine algebraic expressions you have understood. Now students, we are going to understand factors of a term. So what does this term means? A term is a product of what? Of its factors. Suppose if I take one example, for example, okay, suppose if I take 5x square minus 4xy. Now in this algebraic expression, so how many terms are there? So this is one term, and then next one, if I make it a biscuit, okay, so this one is a Marie biscuit and this one is another type of biscuit. So how many biscuits are there? 1 and 2. So here are how many terms? 2 terms. Okay. So now these 2 terms are what? These 2 terms are, one is 5x square and another one is what? And minus 4xy. Now a term is a product of its factors. Now the first term, that is 5x square. Here what are the factors? See, 5 is there, then x, how many x are there? 2x are there, so x and x. So these are the factors, and it is been represented as 5 into x into x. Now another one is what? Minus 4xy. So here what are the factors? One is minus 4, one is x, one is y. Okay. Now these things can be expressed with the help of a tree diagram. Okay. So we will understand how it is being expressed with the help of a tree diagram. Now suppose algebraic expression. Okay. So what is the algebraic expression? 5x square minus 4xy. So this is the algebraic expression. Now this algebraic expression is again divided. We can divide it, okay, into how many terms are there? One is 5x square, one is minus 4xy. So this is terms. Clear? Now after the terms, we will express it into factors. So what are the factors? One is 5, one is x, one is again x. So these are what? Factors. Clear? And this one also can be expressed. One factor is minus 4, one is x and one is y. So we can express one algebraic expression with the help of a tree diagram. So I hope you have understood that first concept is how many terms are there. Suppose if I take another example. So another example if I take, suppose 5m square plus 4mn plus 6n square. Okay. Now here how many terms are there? This is one term, again this is another term, again this is another term. So this one is first term, this one is the second term, and this one is the third term. So 3 terms are there, 4 terms are there. Now these algebraic expression can be written with the help of a tree diagram also. And how to do tree diagram I have told you. Okay. So you have to write the algebraic expression, okay, and then terms and then factors. Now class 7 students, another new concept we will understand, coefficients. What is the meaning of coefficients? The numerical factor of a term. If I talk about the numerical factor of any term, that is only known as numerical coefficient, or we can simply say coefficient of a term. Suppose just now I took one example. If I take the same example, 5x square minus 4xy. So here two terms are there. So in this term and in this term, okay, in this term, what is the numerical factor? Numerical factor is 5, okay, and in this term, what is the numerical factor? It is minus 4. So this is 5 is only known as the coefficient, and this minus 4 is only known as the coefficient for this term and for this term. So how we will write? If I say what is the coefficient of 5x square? So 5 is the coefficient of first term, that is 5x square, okay, and this one minus 4 is the coefficient, okay, coefficient of which one? Minus 4xy. That means this is the first term, this is the first term, and this one is what? The second term. Clear? So the numerical, this is the numerical. So numerical one is only the coefficient. Clear? No? Now then you see nicely 5x square. Okay, one more thing let me tell you. Now 5, this is what? This is coefficient. Yes or no? This you came to know. Now students, sometimes students don't understand one more thing. Another one is minus 4xy. So minus 4 is what? It is the coefficient. Okay. So this one too you have understood. Now another thing which I want to say, then what is this x square? Okay. This x square is known as algebraic factors. Okay. This one many students they don't know also. Okay. If this is the coefficient, then the rest part, that is this here xy, it is only known as what? Algebraic factor. Now students, we are going to start solving exercise 6.2. There are many other concepts also, but I taught you this much concept, and now I am starting to solve exercise 6.2. Afterwards, more concepts I will be teaching you, because in one time only if I teach you all the concepts, then you might forget the concepts also, or you might find boring also. Clear? No? So little bit concepts we studied, and now we will solve the sums. Okay. So the first question, write the algebraic expressions for the following statements. So you have to frame what? Algebraic expression. Okay. Now first question, subtract. Subtract means minus the product of 2 and x. So here you see nicely product of 2 and x. Product means multiplication. So multiply 2 and x. So 2 or x, if you multiply, it will be 2x from 7. Now when it is telling from 7, that means 7 is big. So we will write 7 first, and from there we will subtract. Okay, why subtract? Because here it is telling subtract 7 minus. Okay, subtract means minus, and the product of 2 and x is what? 2x, because 2 and x you cannot multiply, because one is what? Constant, another one is variable. So if you cannot multiply, it will sit side by side. So 2x, 7 minus 2x. So this is the answer. We can say this is the answer. Now next one, number B. The product of 3x and y divided by 5. So again they are telling the product of 3x and y. So product means what? You have to multiply 3x and y. Can you multiply? You cannot multiply, because 3 is a constant, x is a variable, y is also a variable. So it will sit side by side. So how it will sit? 3xy. That means 3 into x into y. Divided by, now divided by sign I can give like this way, divided by what? 5. So this is the answer. Simple thing. Now number C, the sum meaning what? Sum means addition. The sum means addition. Addition of what? Squares of x and y. So squares of x. So squares of x means what? X square. And another one is what? Y square. And this is the answer. Simple thing. You have to do what? The sum. Sum means addition. Addition of what? The squares of x, that means x square. The squares of y, that means y square. Clear? Now number D. Let me draw here one line. 7 times m. Okay, 7 times. Now you see here times. Times means multiply. Okay, times means multiply. That means into. So 7 into m. That means you can write 7m. Okay, because 7 and m you cannot multiply. If it is 7 into 6, you can multiply. Okay, 7 6 are 42. But here one is constant, one is variable, so you cannot multiply. So 7m or 7.m. Okay, same thing. Okay, 7m is added. Added means plus. Okay, to what? 5 times n. 5 times means times, I told you multiply. So 5 into n, that means 5n. Now
Clear.
the last one is sum number E. Take away 6. That means take away means subtract. Okay, take away 6 from, see again the word from is given, from the sum of P and Q. So from, when it is given, the next part will come front. Okay, so sum of means addition. Okay, addition of what? Sum means addition. Sum of what? P and Q. That means P plus Q. So this is the sum, P plus Q. From this sum you have to take away how much? 6. 6. So minus, take away means subtract. Take away means subtract. So from here you have to subtract 6. So this is the answer. Now I hope you have understood how to frame algebraic expressions, okay, from the sentences. Now students, those who are new in my channel, I would like to request all my students that if you like this video, if you like my channel, then please give a like, share this video more and more with your friends, classmates and relatives, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Because when you subscribe, it really motivates me to make more such interesting videos for you all. And also don't forget to press the all notification bell, ting ting, so that whenever I upload such videos, you are going to get the notifications first. Now we will move on to the next students, we are going to solve question number 2. So what it is telling, draw a tree diagram. That means you have to draw one tree diagram. Already I have taught you how to draw one tree diagram. To represent what? To represent the terms and factors. So you have to show with the help of a tree diagram, what tree diagram? Terms and factors from the following, for the following algebraic expressions. So algebraic expressions are given and you have to show what terms and factors. Now to do the sum, number A, how we will do it? Answer, and we will write algebraic expression. Clear now? And what I will write here? 3a square minus b plus 2. Now here how many terms are there? If you see nicely, this is one term, then next one is what? This is the second term, and the next one is what? This is the third term. So 3 terms are there. So we will divide it into 3 parts, 1, 2 and 3. So first one is what? 3a square. Next one is minus b, and next one is plus 2, means only 2 only. So this is what? This is term. You can write here term. Now again I have to break this term into factors. So here how many factors are there? One is 3. Then a square means one is a and another one is a. A square means 2 a's are there, a into a. So this is what? Factors. Now here minus b. Now minus b means what? Minus here nothing. Nothing means always 1 is there. Okay. Who has no one? He has God. Okay. So God means what? Only 1. Okay. So here minus. So here what is there? 1. Understanding or no? So first factor will be minus 1 and the next one will be what? B. Clear no? And here only 2. So only one factor, that is what? 2 only. So this is how we will break it, okay, the algebraic expression into term and factors. Clear? Now number B, let us do number B, answer. And first only we will write what? Algebraic expression, okay, algebraic expression. What is the algebraic expression? 4p plus 3q. So here how many terms are there? You can see here are 2 terms. One is 4p and another one is 3q. Okay. Now this is what? Term. Now this term I will again divide. Okay. One is 4 and another one is p. Again this one again I will divide. One is 3 and another one is q. So this is the, or these are the factors. Now one more question is there, to C. One sum is left. Number C. Let us do this one. So what we will write? We will write answer and then we will write algebraic expression. Okay. Easy sum, algebraic expression. And what it is? X square y square minus xy minus 2y. So you can see this is one term. Then next one, if you close it, this is the second term, and then the last one is minus 2y. So 3 terms are there. So now these 3 terms I can write, okay, like this way. Now what it is? X square y square, and this is minus xy, and this is minus 2y. So this is what? Term. And now I will make it factors. So how many x are there? There are 2x. And how many y are there? There are 2y. So what I can write? X, x, y, y. Clear? Now this one. Now this one, if I see nicely, here minus xy. So minus what xy? Minus nothing, no number is there. So I can write here minus 1. Clear? No? And then the next one will be what? X. And then another one will be what? Y. Clear? Again for here, you can break it. Okay. Minus 2 and this one is y. So what we can write this one? Factors. Now look here, x square y square. So here what number is there? Here 1 is there. So plus 1, that's why I am not writing. If you write also 1, that is also correct, not wrong. So I hope question number 2, how to draw the tree diagram, you have understood. Now we will come to question number 3. Identify the terms. So you have to identify the terms which contain p. So where p is there? See the first sum, see p is here. So this is the, you have to identify. Then here next one, where is p? So here p is there. So this is the term. And here you can see here 3 terms are there. In the first term, see p is there. In the second term also p is there. In the third term also p is there. Clear? No? Now here p is there, but p square. So they are talking about p only, not p square. Clear? No? Now what you are telling, which contain p, and write the coefficients of p. You have to write the coefficient of p also. Okay. So how I will write? I will write answer. Okay. The term which contains, let me draw here one line. The term which contains p is 5p, and the coefficient, okay, and the coefficient ENT, okay, let me write nicely so that you can understand, okay, and the coefficient of p is what? 5. Before p, what is there? 5, okay. So that means leave p, then what is there? That is only the coefficient. So 5p is the term which contains p, and what is the coefficient? It is 5. Now next one, this one, answer. Okay, so the term which contains, you can write which contains, let me draw here one line, which contains p is 7pq, and the coefficient of P is, so P don't write, then what is left? 7Q is 7Q. Clear? Got it? Now here 3 terms are there. So all the 3 terms you have to write. The term which contains P are what? 6 PQ is also there, comma, minus 3 PR is also there, and another one is what? 6 PQ square. Okay, and now you have to write the coefficients. Okay, or you can give a full stop. The coefficients, what? They are asking the coefficients of P. The coefficients of P are what? For this one, what it will be? 6Q. Clear no? Then comma. Then for this one, P you don't write. So what is left? Minus 3R. Got it? And another one is what? P don't write. 6Q square. 6Q square. Clear no? So now you will be thinking, sir, how it is 6Q minus 3R 6Q square? You have to not write this P. You have to not write this P. You have to not write this P. Here also you have to not write this P. The leftover is the coefficient. Here also you have to not write P. The leftover is the coefficient. Now I taught you numerical coefficient. If it is numerical coefficient, then it is only 7. But they are not asking numerical coefficient. They are only asking coefficient. So this thing is a very important thing. Coefficient and numerical coefficient. Numerical coefficient hone se only the number and the sign. But they are asking coefficient. So coefficient of P. So P को ढक दो, बाकी जो पड़ा है वही है coefficient. Now students will come to question number 4. So what it is telling? Find or write the numerical coefficient. So this sum is talking about numerical coefficient. Write the numerical coefficient of the terms, okay, other than constants. That means what is the meaning of other than constants? Don't take the constants, okay. Leave the constants and the rest terms. From the rest terms you write the coefficients, okay. Now here you can see here minus 1. So this is what? Minus 1 is what? Constant. So we will not take. And here second one plus 6. This is also constant. So we will not take. And here no, there is no constant. Now I will write the numerical coefficient. So answer I will write the numerical coefficient, okay, the numerical coefficient of, now minus 1 to gone, it is a constant. So now left is what? PQ. So PQ, let me put it in bracket, is what? What is the number before PQ? Nothing. So nothing means I told you what? Who has no one? He has God. So that is 1. So 1 is the numerical coefficient. Clear? Now next one plus 6, it is constant term. So leave it. Now what is left? This one. So what I will write? The numerical coefficient. The numerical coefficient of 2y square. So you can keep it in bracket, okay, is, so here what is the number? Here particular number is there 2. So that is only the answer. Clear no? Now next one, for this one, the numerical coefficient of what? First 2 terms are there. So first I will take the first term, minus xy is, so what it is? So here no number, okay, that means who is there? Who has no one? It has 1. So 1 is there, but before that minus sign is there. So minus 1. And another term is there, and the numerical coefficient of, next one is what? 3x square y square is what? It is given 3 only. Clear? So this is how you can find out the numerical coefficients. And other than constant means don't take the constant, the leftover one. So here also constant, here no constant, so that's why both the terms coefficient, numerical coefficient I have to write. Clear? So I hope you have understood the sums of exercise 6.2 from question number 1 to 4. So keep on practicing these sums because your exams are coming. Okay, it is in the month of September. I read your comments and you have written also the syllabus also. I am trying to finish those things as fast as I can. Okay, so you have to give me little bit time also because to make the video and then edit it, it takes a lot of time, but I am trying my best. Okay, I am giving all my efforts so that you can get the content as quickly as possible, so that after that you have to practice also. So keep on practicing these sums again and again. Okay, so वीडियो अगर अच्छा लगे तो वीडियो को लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलिएगा। मिलते हैं और एक अच्छे नए कंटेंट के साथ, तब तक के लिए